Hi guys, welcome back to the Main Road Expedition. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and my word, have we got an episode to get through today. We have the last two games of the season. We're at home against West Didsbury and Chorlton and Widnes. Unfortunately, we lost in both of the cups, obviously, last time out on penalties, but since then, we've had a good run of form. We've won all four of our last four league games, and these two home games are massive. A win against West Didsbury and Chorlton would take them out of the title race. Following the result against Runcorn Town, we have hit top spot in the league for the first time this season. Have we done it at the right time? I'm not entirely sure. West Didsbury and Chorlton are 6 points behind us as it stands anyway, but Silsden are the target. And Silsden are also playing Widnes, so they play at home against Widnes. Well, we play West Didsbury and Chorlton. Hopefully, with us being at home, we can do the damage. And when we play Widnes, Silsden are at home to Northwich Victoria, who are comfortably sat in mid-table. So, same as Widnes are. So both sides have got tough games, but hopefully we can get the job done. We're 2 points clear of Silsden. Our goal difference has improved drastically, and we are hopeful that we can have consecutive promotions and get ourselves a league title. One bit of transfer information to come through is that Lloyd Hill has left the club. He finished his loan deal. Unfortunately, it didn't drag on long enough for these last two league games. Matt Pearce, however, is here till the 26th, and I've got a feeling he will be available for the last game of the season as well as this game, obviously. Whether he'll play or not, I'm not too sure at the moment. But let's get into it. Like I say, massive, massive episode today. We need to win both games or just better Silsden's results. This game against West Didsbury and Chorlton is the big one. Can we do the deed here? A win here would certainly sort us out. We've largely played the same starting lineup for these last four winning games as well, so again, squad balance is looking quite strong at the minute. We've got Davis in goal. Hughes comes in at left back, obviously, with us having lost Lloyd Hill from the end of his loan spell. Furtado, Alabi, and Bates are at the back. Payne, Abbott, and Wright in midfield with Hannah, Collins, and Williams as our front three. Form is good. West Didsbury and Chorlton have struggled in a couple of games recently, which is why they've dropped out pretty much now of that title race. If they beat us, though, it could go down to the final day of the season. If they beat us, they can catch us. But if Silsden get a point or win, West Didsbury and Chorlton cannot win the league. But obviously, it's not just about winning the league, it's about that playoff spot in second place as well. So, here we go. Let's see how we do. We've done so well toward the back end of this season, and we've somehow managed to mount this title challenge. And like I say, it's taken all season, but we've managed to get to the top spot right when it could matter the most. A corner's just been swung in. Joe Collins picks it up, tried to strike it. It's cleared away. Here's Jack Bates. He strikes it from distance, smashes it off the crossbar. I mean, it said in the commentary there it grazes the crossbar. It didn't. It smashed the crossbar. Lovell with the clearance. Payne does well to win the header. Jack Williams and Robert Hannah fighting it out for possession, but they managed to knock it forward. Here's Servac. Alabi does well to clear. Kai Payne picks it up into Furtado, who's on an early yellow card as well, which is the last thing that we need. Jack Williams, he's managed to get in on Huddleston. What an effort and what a save from their goalkeeper. That is a huge moment in this match early on from our point of view. Here is Brad Abbott with the resulting corner. Whips it into the near post. We win the header, but Furtado got far too much on it and it goes over the bar. Certainly a positive start from our point of view, but we've failed to take an opportunity here. But we have conceded a penalty. Asa Hughes has been out of the team recently, and now a chance for West Didsbury and Chorlton to take the lead. It's Alexander Tucker, and he scores. We're a goal down from the penalty spot. It's a massive goal early on in this game. We've had chances already, but we concede via the penalty spot. Silsden 0, Widnes 0 at the moment. Here is Sam Wright, knocks it over the top. Joe Collins looked to chase down Madison, who knocks it back to the goalkeeper Lovell. Smashes it forward. Alexander Tucker challenging with Furtado, and Alexander Tucker's won it here. Furtado trying to get back at him, and he's not done enough. And Alexander Tucker has scored again. This could be the title race finishing. Silsden are 2 points behind us, but we don't want to be relying on their results, and we're going to demand more. Furtado having that early yellow card, of course, has certainly not helped matters. He was at fault there for those goals, and we are struggling. Silsden 0, Widnes 0 still at the moment. We need a goal. We need to get back into this game before half time. Silsden and Widnes still 0-0. We've got to keep an eye on that, of course. Furtado with a free kick, just knocks it long, and again Collins not chasing down Madison at all. This is the one time we couldn't afford any poor performances, and it's all happening as Alexander Tucker looks to challenge Furtado, who does well in the end, but we just can't keep hold of the ball. Robert Hanna does really well to win possession. Now Asa Hughes, can he play the ball forward? No, he can't. Instead he's lost it, and Wally picks it up. Can we get a challenge in? Here's Woodcock. Good interception by Sam Wright, a vital one at that. Can he play the ball through? He looks over the top for Joe Collins. He's got support square, he doesn't need it. Joe Collins pulls the goal back for us. I think he's been disallowed. This is not the game that we needed things to go against our favour. Silsden 0, Widnes 0 still, but we are falling apart with our title challenge here. A number of poor performances. We've got players on yellow cards, but Abbott, Collins, Hanna, Williams, Hughes, Bates, all performing badly. Davis as well hasn't had a good game either in goal, but he's faced 2 shots on target and they've both gone in, one of which was a penalty. And Alexander Tucker is going to take this free kick, and there's his hat-trick. It's game over now. We're relying on Silsden dropping points. This is a shocking performance from the boys. And Silsden have just taken the lead against Widnes. Something's been pressed there, and I didn't mean to press it. I'm not too sure what I can do about it now, though. Oh, crappy. Not ideal. We're going to have to make changes, but we've got very little in the way of options. Furtado's been shocking. He's coming off as well. And I suppose it's just going to be a case of see what we can do. Iheanacho is going to come on up front. We're going to confirm that. We're not going to get back into the game with 20 minutes to go, that is for sure. Alexander Tucker has just completely destroyed us. Furtado just nods it back to Davis. Here is Alabi. Lofts it over. Jack Williams isn't going to win that. So poor. This is Lennox. Swings it in. Alexander Tucker couldn't get there. Jack Bates clears, but Jack Williams is on his own. He's done well to hold up the play. Here is Abbott. Now Hanna. Into Kai Payne. He's managed to find Sam Wright, and we've pulled one back. And with 20 minutes to go, we have a lot of work to do. Really? Sam Wright wasn't offside. There's just been so many poor performances and poor decisions. Why has that come up? Iheanacho can't get the strike away. It's blocked by the defender. We're going to go attacking just out of more hope than anything. Joe Collins swings it in. There's Alabi, and it's over the bar. Silsden are 2-0 up, so they're gonna win for sure. We're gonna demand more. There's not a lot we can do. Alexander Tucker's completely destroyed us here, and he's in behind again. That is shocking from our defenders, and he's hit the post. We've played so well in recent weeks, and again, 13 attempts at goal, only 4 on target. Joe Collins, 6 rating, Jack Williams, 6.1, Asa Hughes, Jack Bates, Aaron Davis as well. Everyone has been poor. Silsden have won. They're 3-1 up against Widnes. And we can't afford for this to get any worse, but it's Wally in behind, and he's smashed it off the post now. I can't believe we've hit top spot at the perfect time, but at the key moments, we've just fell apart here. So many shocking performances, and that's the best team. That was our best squad, and we've just absolutely been destroyed here. So we're now relying on Silsden to lose or draw, but we have to win. West Didsbury and Chorlton, it doesn't matter what they do, we have to win to have a chance of bringing this title home. But we also need to rely on Silsden not winning, and to be quite honest, after the performance that they've just put in against Widnes, there's not going to be much hope, is there really? That's probably the worst team performance we've had since the start of the season. So many poor performances in there. Well, we've got a week to go through before we get to the Widnes game. I'm certainly going to have to rattle a few feathers if we're going to have a chance of getting promoted. So bear with me, we'll get through that week and then we'll come back for that home game against Widnes. It's out of our hands now, so we're relying on the FM gods. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we go for the game against Widnes. Silsden's goal difference is 3, better off. If they draw and we win, we will win the league. West Didsbury and Chorlton cannot win the league, but we need a point to secure a playoff place. Silsden, unfortunately, are actually at home. West Didsbury and Chorlton are away against Litherland, who have confirmed their survival. We just have to win and rely on other results going our way. We haven't rotated for a while. We're going to rotate a little today, just because of how, well, I say that, I mean, we were so poor last time out, but it's difficult for me to change the lineup knowing that it's our best starting 11 that we can possibly put out. Matt Pearce is unavailable. His loan deal actually finishes today, so he cannot actually play in this match. We're going to play King Phillips instead of Robert Hanna on that left-hand side, and I'm going to push Jack Williams back into the midfield. And then we're going to bring Robert Hanna in up front. It's a bit of a risk to change it, but Williams has played well in midfield before as well, so it's just going to be a case of see what happens. Sam Oliver is going to start ahead of Alabi as well, and Houston will not start today in goal. I was toying with the idea, but Davis is going to be in there. Right. We have to do the job ourselves. We have to win this game and rely on other results going in our favour. Northwich Victoria are a tough side to play against. We only managed to draw with them, and we've just got to hope that they can do a job for us against Silsden. Here is Sam Wright straight away with an opportunity here. It's Joe Collins with the strike and Beckles makes the save. 15 seconds and we have an attempt at goal. Beckles just lays it out into Hall, back into Beckles. They're knocking it about very, very well here. Whelan. Good interception by Jack Williams. Robert Hanna is in behind. Oh, he's hit the woodwork. 2 chances in the opening minute for us there. And positive signs from us. Can we get an advantage? King Phillips. Oh, he's just not got enough on it. It was a brilliant delivery from Jack Bates, but we couldn't quite convert. Positive signs though. Really good start in this opening 4-5 minutes. 3 attempts at goal, but here comes Burn. Jack Williams, brilliant tracking back from him, but he's lost possession in a very dangerous area. Zaddy, sharp, and we've conceded. We've started so well, and then we've gone and conceded. This happened against West Didsbury as well. There's no offside, obviously, but Williams, with the error in midfield, we've had such a strong start, and they've had 1 attempt at goal. Silsden is 0-0 still. West Didsbury and Chorlton also still 0-0. We have to get something from this game. I was just about to put a shout out there, and for whatever reason it's not allowing me to. Silsden are a goal down against Northwich. Okay, my assistant manager's apparently taking care of this for some reason. Here is Whelan into Medrano. Now Wilder into Weaver. It's 2. We are throwing our chances away here. We've been in such good form, and now we've just completely fallen apart. Here's Asa Hughes into Furtado. Now Abbott into Hughes. Looks over the top for Robert Hanna. Can he get a cross in? He does find Oh, what a shocking finish. They've had 2 attempts on target out of 3 shots at goal, Widnes, and scored them both. And we haven't scored our chances. Northwich are leading still against Silsden. West Didsbury are winning. As things stand, we are going to be 3rd. And we're not even going to get a chance at a playoff either. I can't believe we're throwing this away. Here's Furtado into Brad Abbott. Now Sam Wright. King Phillips plays it through. Robert Hanna with a chance. Robert Hanna scores. That is a big, big goal. Is it going to count? Yes, it is. We had 2 disallowed, obviously, in the last game. I'm very, very nervy about having goals disallowed at the minute. It's a really well-worked goal. King Phillips found Robert Hanna. He has struggled on and off this season, but that could be an important goal for us as we seek to try and push on in this second half now. It's taken us 2 minutes in the second half to get back into it. Silsden are still a goal down against Northwich Victoria. West Didsbury and Chorlton are still a goal up away at Litherland. Here's Sam Wright, looks over the top. King Phillips picks it up on that left-hand side, plays it in just behind Robert Hanna. That is so unlucky. Jack Bates does well to win it back off Zaddy. Plays it to Asa Hughes. That's a great pass. King Phillips crosses it. Robert Hanna's there. It's 2-2. My word, what a game Robert Hanna is having right now. He could be saving our season. It's actually his birthday, believe it or not. My word, what a time to suddenly hit a run of form. He's actually scored 20 goals for us this season now. And he's been so hit and miss, but my word, is he delivering right now. We have half an hour. Can we do this? Northwich are still leading against Silsden. The West Didsbury game doesn't matter. Silsden are now level. Here is Furtado. Looks over the top. Robert Hanna can't get onto it. And Thompson knocks it forward. Here's Furtado again. Brad Abbott picks it up. He is on the yellow card. He loses out to Medrano, but then wins it back. Joe Collins plays it through. Robert Hanna in behind. Chance for a hat-trick for Robert Hanna. He's around the keeper. And Robert Hanna scores his hat-trick goal. As things stand, we will win the title. It's a hat-trick for Robert Hanna. My word, what a decision to have made to actually put him up front today. He is doing the deed for us. My word, this is too stressful. Silsden are level. As things stand, we win the title. Like I say, Silsden are down to 10 men as well now. Can we hold on here? It's the Silsden game we need to pay attention to. We're doing... Oh my word, what's going on here? We're doing our bit. Can we keep a hold of this lead? Here's Brad Abbott into King Phillips, Furtado, Asa Hughes, Jack Williams, Abbott, Sam Wright in space, looks over the top for Collins, couldn't win it, and Medrano picks it up, knocks it forward, good interception by Sam Oliver, looks over the top, Robert Hannah in behind, oh my word, Robert Hannah, 4 goals for him. Are we able to do this right now? As things stand, we are top of the league. Silsden are level with Northwich Victoria and down to 10 men. 4 goals for Robert Hannah. An unbelievable performance. As we go into the last few minutes, Silsden is still 1-1. We are doing the job against Widnes. We're not making any substitutions. Silsden have scored. I'm sure I just saw Silsden were ahead. Here is Whelan for Widnes. It's a brilliant goal from Lee Whelan. 4-3 now here. Silsden, 2 penalties they've scored. They've won against Northwich Victoria. And that means that we're in a playoff, I think. Here is Abbott. Swings it in. It's cleared away. It's only as far as Sam Wright, though. Back into Abbott. Now Wright again. It's a brilliant strike from Sam Wright. It's 5-3. I mean, Robert Hannah's the man of the match. No doubt about it. He's actually rated a 10 out of 10 today. But Silsden have won, I think, against Northwich Victoria. It's 2-1 there. Because of 2 penalties. And they've had 2 red cards. I mean, Robert Hannah, what a performance. Did Silsden win? We've got to wait for the results to come through properly. There was another red card in the 93rd minute in the Silsden game. I don't know if it was for a penalty or what, but if Northwich Victoria managed a late equaliser, we've won the title. It's going to take forever to process now, isn't it? If Silsden won, we're in a playoff, which will obviously be in tomorrow's episode. But my word, what a game from Robert Hannah. He has well and truly given us the biggest chance we could have had here. 4 goals from him. I mean, King Phillips, he had a really good game on that left-hand side as well. An 8 rating for him. Jack Williams wasn't the best in midfield, which was quite disappointing, really. And Asa Hughes, since coming back into the side, has been poor as well, following the departure of the loanee Lloyd Hill. Oh, please hurry up and process. I can't stand this. It didn't give me an option when I did the team talk to say congratulations, we've won the title. So I'm guessing Silsden did manage to hold on and win. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a massive confidence boost if we are having to play in a playoff setup. I don't exactly know how it works. We'll be playing teams from different leagues, I'm guessing, because there's only the 1 playoff slot. We've certainly guaranteed that. Oh, please, come on. Incidentally, this is what's been happening when we've had the loading screens. It's been taking so long for them to load through. I don't know whether it's something to do with my laptop. I don't know whether it's the game that's lagging because it's custom database or what, but it is not liking things at the moment. I am looking into potentially another laptop at the minute, but whether I can afford it is a different matter. But this is starting to really grind on me a bit now, having to wait so long for the processing to go through. Come on. I would normally break off and then bring it back afterwards, but um, with how long it processes, I don't really see any point now. We've probably waited long enough, and hopefully it'll come through in a minute. And then we'll have to see what happens afterwards in relation to whether either, obviously, if we won the league or we get into the playoff system. But it's certainly taking its time, isn't it? I do apologise for this, guys. I know it's a bit of an annoyance. It's certainly an annoyance to me as well. But recently, this is how it's been. I don't know if it's to do with Football Manager since the last update or what, but it is running extremely slow at the moment. And I've only got English leagues loaded, so it's nothing to do with the database really. Obviously, I've got an extension of the English database, but it's just taking its time. And for whatever reason, it really isn't processing through at all. I'll give it a little bit more time, but if it doesn't hurry up, then I'm going to have to cut short, and we'll see what happens. All I want to do is know whether we're promoted or not. Right, I do apologise, guys. I'm going to have to leave it there because, for whatever reason, it's just taking too long, and I don't want everyone to be bored, sat here waiting for it to process through. I don't know why the game's doing this. It's just been like it for the last number of weeks. Oh, there we go. Ha, typical. Okay, yeah, so Silsden did hold on for the win. Right, so we're in the playoff, so that's something. But two penalties, and they had two red cards as well. Northwich couldn't hold on for us. So we move on to a playoff which will be in tomorrow's episode. And I don't know how it works in terms of how it's drawn or anything like that. There's not really any information on it at the moment. So I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. So until tomorrow, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like, subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.